You know, some women don't really understand the conversation about when men speak about the makeup and the lashes and the weaves, etc. Let's review it.
Listen, all y'all men that keep sitting up there talking about y'all don't like women lashes and makeup, that's what makes a woman a woman.
No, it don't. No, it don't. When you was born into this world, okay, you didn't come into this world with makeup on. You came in just your straight face. That's all you came in with. And a lot of women actually have natural lashes. All they have to do is curl their lashes and they look very good. That's really what men is speaking about, lady. You're speaking about natural, because let me tell you something. The more men push that you have, listen, you can have more of a even the makeup is okay, but a natural makeup, which means it complements you. It doesn't make who you are. It complements you. But if you feel that your makeup and your lashes make up who you are as a woman, you're not a woman. It's more to a woman than makeup and lashes. Because remember during the pandemic, when you couldn't go out and get those lashes done, when you couldn't go out and get your nails done, a lot of you were straight faced or whatever. That actually showed how many of you were real women was during that pandemic. Because how many of them was on here? How do you cook rice? Asking questions because you couldn't go to the restaurant no more. See, during that pandemic, it showed who a real woman was. And I love that. When you didn't have your comfort of some of them little jobs that you have, that the society at that point was dependent more on men, because what men do for the most part carry society. Men build the roads and bridges. Men is running the police departments. Men is running emergency services. Men is running construction. Men doing all these things to keep the lights on. All of that. You had to sit in your house. Those of you who are fortunate enough to have a husband and have a man, you didn't have to worry about a whole lot in that pandemic. But a lot of those women who were single had a whole lot to worry about, and they was getting real cooperative real quick with a lot of men during that pandemic. Any kind of natural disaster that lasts a long time, women get very cooperative. But it's way more to a woman than a freaking lashes and makeup. That's just an accessory to enhance what you should already have. Your beauty comes out when you come out the shower, no makeup, no nothing. That's who you truly are. That's who you truly are. When you wipe that mess off your face, some of you using like witchcraft. That's why I say if a man is tricked by some of you with that makeup, that's why I say, men, you should always see that woman without makeup. Don't even, no. But let's continue.
The feminine things, the feminine qualities. If you want a man, just say that.
First of all, femininity has nothing to do with makeup. If that's the case, trans women is more feminine than a lot of y'all. If that's the case, if you basing it off of makeup and lashes and weaves and everything else, then trans women, I guess they got y'all beat on femininity, I guess, according to her. We talking about according to her. You see how dumb that sounds? Femininity is from within. It comes from your chromosomes, your cells, who you are. Your all that comes from that. Not a makeup. There's some women that don't even really wear that at all. And shout out to them. You don't need all that. Most men saying that because they don't want to see it. Most men would say a natural makeup, because natural makeup, it definitely could tell who's who. When you're wearing too much, they don't know the difference between you or a trans woman. So men are really concerned now. So that's why I say, no. They say tone that makeup down. Tone it way down.
Stop trying to tear us down. Period.
Nobody ain't tearing your silly behind down. And why you say they want a man? So if a man saying that he wants a woman that look more natural, but makeup is only to compliment her, not make who she are, they want a man. That woman is silly, fellas. That is what you call a silly woman right there that you see in this video. And then this silly woman right here be wondering later why she can't get a man, because she's silly. Imagine her telling you that. Like, you telling her you ain't got to be putting on them bat wing lashes like that. I mean, you're doing too much. I don't mind lashes, but you're doing too much with it. Make it look natural. Tone down the makeup just a little bit. You want a man? First of all, that's disrespectful to even tell a man something like that. You want a man. Obviously, that's not the case, because why am I sitting in the car talking to you? But see, this is the mindset of some of them, because they don't want to be held, hold on, let me use that word, accountable to black men. They don't want to be held accountable to black men. But they always on the internet talking about, we got to hold black men accountable. You don't have the power to. Black men run societies. You don't hold them accountable. Sorry. You can hold your individual man accountable. You can hold your children accountable. But black men in general, you can't do that. No. So I don't know why you're talking about we need to hold these black men accountable. That's why it's just a talking point. It's never going to come into fruition, right? But if a woman tell you something like that, oh, you want a man, don't even argue with her, fellas. Just say, you know what? Let me go ahead and go, because something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you, and you're disrespecting me. Any woman that tries to label you LGBT or try to say some little slick thing that's like LGBT, saying, oh, you want a man, that means she's calling you LGBT, bruh. That is like the ultimate disrespect for a straight man, is for a woman to sit there and call him that just because he's asking her as a woman to do something. Nah, bruh. Like, nah, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm good. Keep your makeup, keep your lashes. Not, God bless you, and leave. The most powerful thing you could do, men, is leave. Is walk away. You don't argue with these women. You don't plead with them. You don't do anything. You just leave, you block them, and that's it. Trust me, it's more powerful when you leave and walk away, block them and all that. It messes with their psyche. They cannot stand to watch a man walk away from them, especially when you get ghost on them, you get quiet, you don't say nothing, you don't bother them, you don't do anything. Boy, it drives them insane. But you let her know and say, look, I'm going to go ahead and go because, that's insulting what you just said when I asked you something, but you ain't got nothing to worry about with me. Do you? But I'm going to go ahead on with my life. May you have a great day. And that's just how you got to handle that, fellas. Never let a woman sit up there and try to call you LGBT when you're not. Because unfortunately, in the black community, I'm going to use the black community. Unfortunately, in the black community, that's a constant insult to black men who aren't that way. And black men have to take that at greater offense than what we do, especially in your presence. You move with your feet. See, the reason why they don't like the passport bro movement, because that's not something people say outside of America. It definitely in the black world, they don't say that. They know how insulting that is. They would never say that to you. And that's why them brothers are getting their passports or renewing their passports. Hell, I just had an interview with yesterday renewing my global entry card. It was time for me to renew my global entry card. You know what I'm saying? You can just pay the $100. Now you can do a virtual interview. You don't have to go in. Now, if it's your first initial global entry with TSA pre-check, please get both if you're traveling, because it's so much easier when you come back to the country. You go to global entry and then boom, you good, versus you going through that long line and all that. And then you have your TSA pre-check and all that. Trust me, pay the $100. It is great. Have that. I'll make sure that everybody, I think my wife got it. I have it. I think my other two daughters got to get it. All that. They got to sign up. But get that. Please get that if you're going to travel, because you got options, fellas. We have globalization now. You don't have to put up with no woman calling you LGBT because you asked her to tone down the lashes and some of that makeup that's making her look like a trans woman. But y'all let me know what y'all think, with this situation. And fellas, have you dealt with any woman like that? Let us know.